We will now look at each vowel separately, so you can focus on the ones you are having trouble with. As you already know, spelling in English is not a reliable guide to pronunciation, and this is one of the main challenges in learning to speak English well. You must change your mindset and understand that each sound can be represented by different letters. The I sound can be spelled with an I or a Y. The E sound can be represented by E, IE, EI, EE, EA, and Y. And the sound can be spelled with ER, OO, U, O, and EA. Clearly, you can't try and learn how to pronounce English words by looking at how they are spelled. This will quickly get you into trouble. In Vowel Power, you will learn the pronunciation of the most common American English words first, and then you will start to get a feel for how the 11 sounds are represented by letters. That is what you must remember. The pronunciation is what matters, not the spelling. This is, of course, the complete opposite of what you may have learned in school, where the focus was on reading and writing. It may be a challenge for you to unlearn incorrect pronunciation habits you have picked up from your English lessons in school. Stay positive. You may have been saying a word incorrectly for years. Don't expect to make a complete change in 10 seconds. That may happen, but it is much more likely that you will need to keep reminding yourself. For example, a very common mispronunciation is to mispronounce the word says. Especially Asian and East Asian learners of English often mispronounce the word as says, when the correct pronunciation is says. Note here that we are using the letter Z to represent the voiced S sound. S is unvoiced and Z is voiced. The confusion in mispronouncing says comes from the fact that say uses a different vowel sound than says. Welcome to the wacky world of English. Please take notes on the words that you are mispronouncing. By writing these words down in a notebook, you will more quickly imprint the correct pronunciation. Our experience shows that using an actual pen and paper instead of keeping a digital notebook is more effective in correcting your pronunciation errors. We believe it has something to do with activating both hemispheres of your brain when you actually draw the shapes by hand. Also, to master all of these sounds, use the same tongue position for all of them. That tongue position is to have your tongue placed softly against the back of your bottom row of teeth, right where your teeth and gums meet. Do not move your tongue when practicing these sounds by themselves. Obviously, when you practice actual words with the sounds, you will need to move your tongue. So try it now, both in the long sequence as well as in the pairs and triplet. Don't move your tongue as you practice. Keep it in the same position. You will need to be able to do this before you practice the common words for each sound. So let's do it together right now. I, E, A, O, U, A, E, I, A. I, A, O, U, A, E, I, A. Once you can do this comfortably, you can continue with each of the individual vowel sounds and the common words using these sounds. As always, make sure you master this unit before moving on to the next one.